Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Vegas Top Dogs YouTube channel, NFL Week 4 update. Week 4 is here. We have a special guest for you this week, NFL expert Mike Handzelek. Hello, Mike. Thanks for joining us this week.
Nice to be here, Tony.
All right, we'll get to Mike's selection here in 1 minute. Last week, the favorites went 10-6 in the NFL. I have a player prop. I cashed that last week. And we'll get to a player prop here in an early game for Sunday. I have a side selection, afternoon action Sunday, and Mike's going to chime in with his Monday night selection here. So we got 3 big picks for you. So make sure you like, subscribe, give us that thumbs up. Like, subscribe, thumbs up here on YouTube. Also, be sure to visit VegasTopDogs.com. Free picks, articles, premium plays, sportsbook bonuses, all on the website VegasTopDogs.com. Let's jump right in here with our Sunday, October 1st, the early kickoff Sunday morning. Atlanta Falcons at Jacksonville. It's being played at a neutral site over in London. And we have a player prop here. Very surprising to see this player prop with Trevor Lawrence. Total touchdown passes over or under 3. I thought 3 was very high. And early kickoff, we have the time zone change, the travel across the ocean. This field does get sloppy in London. And I think this is definitely an under 3 touchdown passes for Trevor Lawrence. You know, between the time difference, the travel, that this field gets sloppy. I think both teams are going to be running the ball. The total's also low, which projects it's going to be a low-scoring game. And worst case, if he does throw 3, you'll get a push. But I see 1 or 2 touchdown passes for Trevor Lawrence here. Even money, take the under 3 touchdown passes for Trevor Lawrence in that early game. Moving on, my selection comes in mid-afternoon action, or actually 1 p.m. Eastern. We have the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Current line on this game is Tampa Bay plus 3. And I like the way they're playing defensively. Coach Bowles has his team playing well. Even though the Eagles team lit them up Monday night, I think you're going to see the Tampa Bay defense bounce back here, play well. Tampa Bay, despite their 4-13 last 18 ATS, most of those games where they were big favorites with Tom Brady at the quarterback. We have Baker Mayfield going for Tampa Bay. He's been playing well. You know, dual threat quarterback. A lot of people aren't aware. He could definitely scramble and run for a first down when he could. New Orleans banged up. Derek Carr got hurt last year. He's a game time decision, last week. He's a game time decision this week. I just like Tampa Bay getting the 3 points, divisional game. Give me Tampa Bay plus 3 as my Vegas Top Dogs YouTube NFL pick of the week. Moving on to Monday Night Football. Mike, all yours.
Okay, we have the Seattle Seahawks visiting the New York Giants on Monday Night Football. And the Giants last year, if you remember, they were riding a 6-1 4-game winning streak, and that was their record at the time. They visited Seattle, and they wound up losing by 2 touchdowns. It looks like Seattle's coach has their number, and I'm going to be flying with the Seahawks again. Once again, I think the Giants team, I don't like the way their front line is banged up. Their secondary, Wink Martindale is a blitz-happy defensive coordinator, and they're not getting home too much. And that's going to spell trouble because Seattle's been scoring how many points a game the last couple of weeks? 37. It's going to be tough keeping up with them up and down the field for 4 quarters. Especially in the second half. The Giants benefited from Arizona not making halftime adjustments. They came back. Otherwise, they would have had an 0-3 record going into this game on Monday night. Seattle's not going to make those mistakes. He's too good of a coach in the locker room after the first 2 quarters to have a Seattle team come out there and get outscored 14-0 in the second half, like the Giants benefited with that type of game with Arizona. Barkley isn't the same. In fact, he's questionable right now. I don't know what I'm going to be doing with this play as far as where I'm going to push the line. Last year, the Giants, in their first 6 home games, they don't have much separation from their opponents. In none of those games was it more than a 1 score. So right now, the line is, depending on what book you have, Seattle is around 1, getting 1 point. And if you push that to 8, that's like asking the Giants to win by double digits. When everything was clicking last year, they couldn't even do that then. How are they going to do that now? So the first part of maybe my play, which is going to probably be either 2 legs or 3 legs, if you go to Vegas Top Dogs and get the rest of my plays that go in and coincide with this play, is probably going to be Seattle plus 8 right now, buying the points as the first leg of 3, which is going to turn out to be plus money on the parlay.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Maybe a good teaser play to go with Tampa Bay as well.
Take and another thing, Tony, Jamal Adams is going to be back. They didn't have him either when they played Carolina. Still won by, it was 37-20, and they let Carolina score a by-the-way touchdown at the end. Game wasn't as close in the second half after the adjustments were made. So there's a lot of things that they're getting back on the on the good side of the ball for Seattle, and the Giants may be losing a couple people.
Right. Well, tell our viewers you'll have your NFL posted at Vegas Top Dogs. You're the Hilton Westgate NFL champion, about 8 or 10 years ago, right? You won that?
Yep. One of the 38 years it's been around in existence since the mid-'80s. Yeah, but now it's like people are picking with computers. They're not even making the picks. They're letting computers do it for them. So it's not quite the same contest as it was before. And you can attest to that. I know that.
Absolutely. So hopefully all viewers will visit Vegas Top Dogs, check out your picks, check out my selections. Be sure to like, subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Mike will also have his college football loaded up there, probably Saturday.
5-2 this year in college football, and 8-0 in the NFL so far.
Great start. And I appreciate you coming online with us and joining us this week for our NFL show, Mike.
Okay, thanks for having me, Tony.
All right, thanks for joining us. As always, guys, like, subscribe, thumbs up, go to VegasTopDogs.com, and we'll talk to you again next week with another free pick video here on the Vegas Top Dogs YouTube channel. As always,